How's it going, guys? Buttersbridge here, and welcome to another one of my Sunday squad builders. This week we have gone for a really pacey team. A bit of an experiment, really, because I don't tend to like pace that much, as a lot of you will know. But I decided to go for a really pacey team just to show you what they're like, and my little opinions of pace, really, and players, which is probably gonna go against what a lot of people would tell you, but I just like to be honest. They're not really my sort of players. But for this one, we have gone for the Pro League. We have picked a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. I've tried to put the best players that I can possibly put into this team, regarding pace, really. But a lot of the high pace players are actually some of the better players, although some of them I do think are actually weaker. But I've put them in anyway because it's the ones what everyone's going to want to see. So to start off with, we put a goalkeeper in, and there's not much choice in here. Proto tends to be the one who everybody goes for. He cost me 5.5k in this formation. He's 6'2". His main card stacks are 82 diving, 81 reflexes, 73 kicking. But he's quite high on all his card stats, to be honest, for a 74 rated silver goalkeeper. Yeah, again, pretty good. A standard, decent reflexes, as you can see on the card. Got a really good long goal kick, actually, which was pretty good, especially if you want to do over the top kicks or quick kick outs and turn your defence into attack really fast. He's a pretty decent goalkeeper to have. So that's why he's in the nets. At left back, we have Mr. Pace, Tishimanga. This guy, again, 92 pace, 72 dribbling, 65 defending, and 68 heading are his main stats. He cost me 3.7k in this formation, probably about bang on for a player of this ability in this formation. Not really the best at defending, but again, just highly paced, as you'll find out is the majority of this team, with a couple of exceptions. So that's why he's at left back. Over on the right hand side, we've got another pacey player. This one is Daniel Aupert. He's got 4-star weak foot, which is a bit of a bonus. He cost me 4.5k, which again, round average price I think for this guy in 4-1-2-1-2 formation. His main card stats 90 pace, 70 dribbling, 67 defending, and 65 heading. As you can see, he's almost bang on, similar to Tishimanga at left back. Again, bit of a weakness that he can't defend, but he's the highest pace player. And he's quite a good team, to be honest. The defence is actually the things which I do actually like in this team over everything. But he's at right back. At centre back, on the left hand side, we have just been playing Ryan Donk. He's got 79 pace, 70 defending, and 82 heading. One of my favourite players from FIFA 12. I loved Ryan Donk when I had him in one of my teams. He's 6'4". He's a giant at the back. He's actually pretty strong. He cost me 37.5k. Don't know if that's massively overpriced or whether that's about average for this team. But he's probably one of the best players actually in this team, which I do actually like. Like I say, the defence altogether is really, really pretty good, to be honest. So we've got Donk, and partnering him, you've just seen him, it is Kuyate, who is probably the dearest centre-back on the game from Silvers. He's got 83 pace, 74 defending, and 80 heading. 6'3", again, another giant, 66k this guy cost me. I couldn't believe the prices of these players when I went to build this team. But he's pretty solid, dead strong again at the back. I say that it's a really good defence for coming up against a lot of sweaty teams. What you come up against, it's a really good counter defence. So that's why he's in there. At CDM, probably my second best player in this team. It is Ojija Ofoe. I think that's how it's pronounced. Pretty average stats all around. 76 pace, 76 dribbling, 72 shooting, 70 defending, 72 passing, and 75 heading. Perfect CDM card stack, 6'1". He's got 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills. He only cost me 19k, and I think he is probably the best player in this team. I didn't know he was good at free kicks until I took my first free kick with him, and you'll see the highlight later. But he was just absolutely clinical, and probably one of the best all-round players you can get. Which is silver. So that's why he's in the team. Over at left mid, we have got Sumahoro. He's got 4-star skill moves, which is a nice bonus for this team. He's got 90 pace, 77 dribbling, 64 shooting, and 63 passing. He cost me 6k, which I think was pretty cheap for a 4-1-2-1-2 version of this guy. And again, he's left-footed. He's not bad at the old long shots. He's not really done much for me in this team. He's probably one of the weakest players that I've played with. There is another guy, I think, called Refailov or something like that, who I've used on another account, and I do prefer him like 10 times over than Sumihoro. He's literally just pace, this guy. But that's why he's in the team. Over on the right hand side, we have got an inform player. It is Nong, Alois Nong. He has got 87 pace, 70 shooting, 70 dribbling and 71 heading. They're his main stats. He cost me 67.5k. I think that might be a little bit dear, I'm not too sure, but there wasn't many up on the market when I did actually buy him. He's a pretty decent player, to be honest, all around. I think he's scored a goal in one of the highlights you'll see off, but he's not really done much for me when I've been playing with him. Pretty weak, not worth 67k. Again, it's just the fact he's got high pace. People tend to pay a high price for these players. But that's why he's in the team. Now we come to my favourite player. It is Vargas. He's got 5-star weak foot, which is probably the reason I like him so much. A bullet of a shot as well. You literally can just unleash on his right foot or his left foot. Obviously left lacks a bit of power, but his right foot's really good for long shots, especially going into the top corner. He cost me 6.3k, and his main card stats are 79 pace, 81 dribbling, 70 shooting and 71 passing. Yeah, just a brilliant all-round player. He complements so well with the CDM in this team. I say that's probably why I like these two players, and they're actually the slowest players you'll find in this team. That must just be me and the way I like to play the game, with a little bit more slower players, but ones who can actually do damage when they get in the right positions. But that's why he's in the team anyway. At strikers, we have got two more pacey players. On the left, I've got Shite, or Shitty, whatever you want to call him. He's got 91 pace, he's got 71 shooting and 70 heading. He's actually a pretty decent player. He's not just all about pace, Shitty. He's got a decent long shot on him. As both the strikers have actually got a decent shot from outside the box on. I do tend to take a lot of shots from them, though, to actually get decent ones on target. They do tend to be a bit weaker. But that might be just the fact that it's 3-star weak foot, and a couple of my shots which I've been doing, I've been on like the left foots from Shite. But there are some good goals at the end, you'll see in the highlights clips anyway. So that's why he's in the team. And partnering him up front, it is Syriac. This guy's got 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills. He cost me 7.8k, and he's a little bit slower than Shite. He's 89 pace, 75 dribbling, 70 shooting and 74 heading. Again, even though he's got a lot of pace, and this is a really pacey team, he's actually got a bit of a finish as well at the end of it, like Tashite. I suppose they're probably average players. It's more like the left and right wings, which I just think are a bit rubbish in this team. But yeah, that's the reason he's in there anyway, because he's just highly paced, the second highest paced striker in this team, and that's why he's in. But he has scored some good goals, I must admit, as you'll see later on in the highlight clips. So there you go, guys. Not the best team I've ever played with. Massively overpriced, a lot of them. The defence are really solid, though. I must admit, that is probably the best part of this team. The back four, your CDM and your cam, that little link there, are actually absolutely brilliant. If you could build a hybrid around it, which I might even try and do at some point, then possibly you could make an outstanding team with these players. But yeah, strikers are alright. They've scored decent goals and a few long shots, but they're not. You tend to have a lot of shots to score them. Left and right mids are just absolutely garbage in this team. I think I could do with somebody who's either decent at crossing, or somebody who's decent on the old skills, or even somebody who's good at the old long shots and have some decent weak foot. But that is a team I put together anyway. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and please like the video if you do like it. I appreciate people don't like pacey teams. You might think it's a bit sweaty to build a team like this. I tried not to score any sweaty goals. As all my clips, I do try and avoid sweaty goals. I just try and score a few more skill goals and a few more long shots with these teams nowadays. But leave your comments anyway below, and let me know what you think of it, and enjoy the footage. But until next time, I've been Buttersbridge, guys, and I shall catch you guys later.
Is to fly over the rainbow so high. And my dream is to fly over the rainbow so high. And every day of the week we party up in the club, loving them models up. And every night we raise them bottles up so high. Chilling like a villain, diabolical bunny, rocking on
on that robot fashion, police get up off me. Skinny jeans is off the scene, them 504s are costly. Lady in Balenciaga, skin the color toffee. Chillin' in my man loft, you can call me Lofty. And it's on to the next one, like the cat from Mossy. And I'm two-stepping, hit the spot with a new weapon. Boots made by Da Vinci, fresher than a reverend. Bottles in the air, I don't even care. It's a lifestyle, homie, you ain't never there. You should get a load of me, a silver in the shows. Slave to the city, master of the centerfolds. All I ask is my heart beats for the opposite sex. This is my world, bring your camera, she stop and go yes. Anti-gravity and stop to drop it gradually. And tell them we gon' dance until the reaper come and snatches me.
And my dream is to fly over the rainbow so high. And my dream is to fly over the rainbow so high. And every day of the week we party up in the club, loving them models up. And every night we raise them bottles up so high. I'ma do it so big that the city gon' scream my name. Raise it up for the price of fame. She asked me, is it worth it? The girls in the bars for your soul and the scars. Silicone models and cognac bottles and so many shots. I won't remember this tomorrow. And medallion girls like to party all the time, party all the time, dancing, acting all wild. And I don't really mind when they tell them they lies, cause every night, well, I feel alive. So buckle into work tomorrow, cause she said she wanna, tonight we gon' and my dream is to fly over the rainbow so high. And my dream is to fly over the rainbow so high. And every day of the week we party up in the club, loving them models up. And every night we raise them bottles up so high. And my dream is to fly over the rainbow so high. And my dream is to fly